Hello everyone. Let me know if the sound is okay and if the picture is okay. That's my alarm to start my broadcast. Yay! Thanks, Barb. I am so sorry that I'm going over Saya, you guys. I was so sure that I had checked everything to make sure that didn't happen, but Jeannie's Barb, I'm going to make you a moderator just in case one day I don't. You're like the only person on here or something. There you go. You're a moderator. Hello, Lindiana. How are you? Thanks for joining. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thanks, Jan. Perfect. So before I start, I mentioned, I told Brandy that I would mention this. I'm good, Lindiana. Just feeling a little bit frazzled because I'm doing the exact same thing that Saya and Susan are doing. I'm doing part 2 of the Taymor, but that's all right. That's all right. Yeah, I mentioned to Brandy that I would say something about this on my live. She is doing the candy bag this month for her classes, her membership classes. I think the coupon code ran out. Let me just see who that's by in case you guys want to look it up. Hang on a second. Got to go to my files because I bought it. Candy. The candy by Petal Sewing Patterns. So it looks like a super cute bag. And the classes for that bag have not started yet. She's starting next Wednesday. They aren't live anymore. They are pre-recorded. But that's because all the members wanted pre-recorded, less chit-chat, and they could just, follow along and sew. So we're doing the candy for September. For October, the Bartleby was voted in. Let me just see here. And we are Unicats. But if you use the code Brandy15, you get 15% off of all of her patterns. All of them. So that's for her October classes. And the, what did she just say here? The poll is up on the Facebook for the November bag. So you do not have to be a member to vote for a bag that she'll be doing a video on it before the classes begin anyways. So yeah, if you want to go and vote, go ahead. And that's it. So I'm going to get going on this really quick because Barb has she's going to do a live after I'm done. So I just want to make sure that it's all done in time. When I left you guys, I had forgotten to cut out the Decaville Heavy for the gusset, the exterior gusset, and the Decaville Light for inside the D-ring connectors. So I've done all that. I've also made my D-ring connectors, and it's really cool the way she does this. She gets you to mark 2 holes. You make the holes, then you go ahead and you make the holes in your gusset. And once you've sewn your gusset in to the main parts, then you just apply these with rivets. So simple. So now I am at the point where I am going to be sewing the gusset to the exterior, and then I do the same for the interior. I've decided to do a drop-in lining, so I've marked my lines around everywhere, and they'll be done. So it shouldn't take too long this morning. So I'm going to take you down so that you can see my sewing machine, and we will get started. It's Friday, everybody. Friday. I can't believe how fast time goes now. It blows my mind. It feels like I wake up and I'm all upset because it's Monday and my weekend with my hubby is over. And then next thing you know, it's Friday again. So, quick. And I'm starting to get a little antsy because I go on a cruise pretty quick with my husband. And I don't know if I'm prepared. So, but I do get like that. I get a little worried that I'm forgetting something, and this is the first time I've ever been on a cruise. So I just want to make doubly sure that I've got everything I need. Somebody, like, I've been watching these videos, and it's a Canadian lady who goes on cruises all the time, and she has this list of things that she takes now on every single cruise. And you know, she thinks of things like, well, if you do get sick on a cruise, then make sure you have some cold medicine with you, because it's so expensive on the cruise if you have to buy this stuff. So I'm like, I never even thought of that. I don't want to have to go to the doctor just because I have a cold. So, yeah. Things like that. I mean, if it was just a normal vacation where you're going to a destination the entire time, then yeah, run over to a store and get what you need if you get sick. But on a cruise, their prices, from what I hear, are pretty astronomical. They know you need it. This gusset fits in beautifully, just so everybody knows if they're going to do this pattern. It's just perfect. I do snip it a bit, or clip it, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, snip is the right word. There we go. This vinyl that I'm using from Galaxy Customs has just the tiniest little bit of stretch, and it's just perfect when you're doing a gusset, because if there's just a little bit of a bump, you just pull it a little bit and it's gone. But it's not so stretchy that it's gonna misshape your bag, if you know what I mean. Okay, now I am going to go around one more time so that the stitches aren't being pulled out of whack. Should be easier this time because it's all sewn. And Barb is doing, oh darn, I looked it up today, it's on Etsy. Could you link the pattern that you're doing, Barb? It's a little what did you say? Did you say it was a fold over wallet or something? I think. You have to go back to work, Lindiana? That is no fun. Okay, that's one side done. And I'm going to take my pinking shears to the curves, just a little bit. I have a feeling my bag's going to be a little slouchier than others because of the materials I used, but that's okay. There we go. Yeah, you guys, just click on that link there that Barb put there. That's the wallet that she's going to be making after this video. Okay, other side of the gusset. Line up your centers. Oh, did I not put a center mark on here? That's so unlike me. Not. I am so bad. I snipped the upper center, but I didn't snip this one. That's weird. Okay. Barb doing links, yay! She's good. Got to put her to work, you know. What's everybody's temperatures and weather like today? Mine is just kind of eh. I don't think it's raining yet, but it kind of looks like it could. I was going to, after watching Saya do her gussets, I was going to sew the straight ends and then do the curves, but it really doesn't need it. It is such a well done pattern, and her gusset just seems to fit perfect. $81. Well, that's not bad. No, you're not slow at all, Barb. It is a rather skinny gusset, so it's going to be quite a slim bag, but it's got that beautiful wallet at on the front, and don't really need a whole lot more than that. I like to clip all my straight edges together first, and then just do a little bit of clipping or snipping in the curves. Do them both. Just tiny little snips. Got a decent seam allowance here, but you want to make sure you're not going over that, or you'll have cuts in your purse. Okay. Other side. Yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah. For me, I love bags that have the card slots, and then I don't need to use a wallet at all. So inside would just be, I don't know, things like my fan that I take everywhere with me because I never know when I'm going to get too hot. Okay, we're good. Let's sew that up. Whoops, clip's upside down. Silly girl. Barb's gonna disown me. My clips are upside down. Okay, get my Stella. Just so you guys know, when I go on my cruise in October, I did not get an internet package, and I'm kind of glad I didn't. It'll be nice to just kind of unplug for 17 days. But I will take lots of pictures and I'll post them on my Facebook and my Instagram when I get home. Okay. No, I did not. Oh, you guys, I'm so embarrassed. My clips just went everywhere. And I'm not picking them up right now. I'll have to pick them up after the video. How embarrassing. Okay, well, I guess these clips are going to stay right here so that I can use them. And I'm going to do that second row of stitching. My name is Dawn. I drop things. I did that before the last live too, but I had time to pick them all up before I started. And they just scatter. I mean, I'll find them across my room. I think I was supposed to stop sewing that second line of stitching about 1.5 inches down so that I can put my seams out, but this is a light enough fabric, I'm not too terribly concerned about it. Okay, clip my curves again. And then I'm going to turn it right side out so you guys can see, because I'm doing a drop-in lining. I was going to do a birth bag, but when I remembered how slim this is, I'm thinking, wonder how easy that's going to be to turn out. And I do think drop-in linings are quicker. Okay. No, I sure don't, Jan. Oh. Memories of my kids with their Lego. Looks good. There. What do you think, guys? What a cute pattern, hey? Slip pocket on the back with magnetic snap. And then that wallet on the front with the turn lock and the snaps. And that's something. She is brilliant. And this is her first pattern, you guys. Can you imagine? Just fantastic. Okay, so now that I've done that, we are going to add our, I'm using rectangle rings because I'm not doing a swivel clasp. I'm just going to put it on. It's still going to be a crossbody with, well, let me show you here. It's got the thing on it, this thing, you know, this thing. But I'll be doing it just through the bag, and then I'll be doing rivets. Okay, 1 second, I'm gonna grab my rivets. Ow! Jan just told me not to step on him, and what did I do? Oh my goodness. Okay. Don't step. I have to at least get them out of the way of my chair, or I'll have broken clips everywhere. If it's going to happen to anyone, it's going to happen to me, just so you know. Okay, there we go. So I had these clipped overnight just to make sure that the double-sided tape didn't let go. So, I'm going to line them up with the holes that I've made in my gusset already. Put them through the holes. Come on. And you've got that Decaville heavy on the top of your gusset there, so that you're making sure your rivets stay put. Okay. Saya used connectors, metal connectors, and those were really pretty too. So there's one side. Make sure they're nice and straight. See that? What is the name of this one? It's from Amann, A-M-A-N-N. It doesn't have the color on here, but the number underneath it is 4443-0351. So I can look that up after the video and let you know. Okay. Come on, there we go. Next time I do this bag, I might even try invisible connectors, or whatever they're called. Hidden connectors. I honestly do know how to talk, I promise. Okay. Now I'm just going to go and press these, and I shall be right back. Ah! Oh, jeepers. Ow! Oh, you guys. I'm a mess. Okay. Oh, so cute. Ow. Uh-oh. Did I disconnect you guys? Is everything okay? Let me know if everything is okay, you guys. I just got a message that the chat was disconnected, and then it was successfully connected. Is everything okay? Where's my phone? Okay. Phew. Okay, so I'll just show you those connectors. Hold on, let me shine some light on them there. That might be better. Yeah. So those are all done. Okay. So, put this aside for now. And as I said, just to make things go a little quicker, I already did the zipper pocket on the lining, and I already did the slip pocket with the that little top piece there. I already did that. So now I am at the part where, oh, and I've already put together my zipper placket as well, because I want, that's, you know, it's a little fiddly, so I just wanted to get that part done. So now I am going to be on page 35. So I sew my zipper placket and my facing onto my lining piece, and I do that for both pieces of the lining. Aw, thanks, Tony. And then I'll show you what happens next. So we are on page 35. I've already clipped together my zipper placket and my facing. And we're going to sew this down here at the seam allowance in the pattern. And I think we top stitch after that. Flip the facing and the placket up, pushing the seam toward the lining. and top stitch on the lining. And then you repeat that for the other lining piece. Top stitch. Perfect. Okay, and now we do the same thing with the other side. Oops. Too many lives is right. Oh, okay, Barb, I'll see you in a bit. So we take the other side of the lining and you put the zipper placket right sides up. Oh, I might as well kept it zipped up while I clip it together. Right side up on the other side of the lining. Match up your centers. And then clip, 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 clip. And then you take your facing. It keeps saying that my OBS. Brandy's here? Oh, hi, Brandy. How you doing? Thanks for coming. Keeps saying that my OBS is disconnecting and reconnecting, so I hope everything is all right. I hope. Okay, so now we're going to put the facing on, so the zipper placket is sandwiched in between. Brandy, I mentioned what we're doing for September classes, the candy by Petal Sewing, and I mentioned we're doing the Bartleby next month and that there's a coupon code and that everybody needs to join your membership because it's amazing. Okay. Hi, Rosa. Thanks for joining. Okay, now we're going to sew that up. Same as the other side. There are so many lives today, Brandy. Oh my. Okay, and now again, we're going to lift that placket up. And we're going to top stitch on the lining. Oh, you missed the drama, Brandy. My clip basket just fell off and went everywhere. Clips scattered everywhere. And I've been stepping on them too. They hurt. Oh, it was my snips that fell. Okay. So I know it looks funny, but this is your lining. Oh yeah, this is her first pattern, Brandy, and she just did amazing. Lynn Designs. Okay, so now we are almost at the end, you guys. We've got the lining gusset here. And my last pieces, the facing. So we are going to clip these together onto the lining gusset. Oh, I'm sorry, Brandy. Darn. Yeah, yesterday when I was trying to figure out what time was good for me to finish this bag, I made sure, like I looked on YouTube and made sure that nobody else was going live. And then I get up this morning and it's like, whoa, things have changed. So I'm trying to be as quick as possible because Barb's doing a wallet after I'm done here. And I don't want to encroach on her time either. Oh, come on. Okay, we're going to sew that gusset addition to the top, with the gusset top. Might as well do this. And have the seam going towards the gusset lining and top stitch. Okay, so I already put my lines on top of this part here. Yeah, they are, Tony, definitely. So I've already put my line and I'm gonna put this down like this to do my drop-in lining, but I don't think we do that yet. Mark all 4 centers of your lining gusset. Oh, okay. Thought I already did that. Let me just see. Nope, I didn't. Let me trim this down first. There we go. Okay. So it says here to leave an opening, which I will not be doing because I am using a drop-in lining. So you would want to make sure the zipper is out of the way. Match up those seams there. That's the first thing you want to do. And clip that. Clip the top. Oh, yeah, there is. It's Swag 10 or something like that. Oh, that's okay. Oh, no, I'm fine. That's absolutely fine. I wouldn't want anybody doing that while they're driving, that's for sure. Not a good idea. Trying not to use too many clips on the straight sides because I don't want to have to bend over to get more clips off the floor. Okay, other side. Okay, I'm just going to clip this a little bit so that it fits better. Tiny little clips. And there you go. This side. I also told him it wasn't too late to join September classes because you don't start until next Wednesday. Brandy. Make sure, you might want to clip your zipper pocket out of the way a little bit, just so that you're not accidentally sewing that. And I like to sew gusset up. And I do believe you start at the normal seam allowance. Let me just double check that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you make it a little bit bigger as you're going around. It fits nicer that way. Let me get my Stella. I've named the stiletto that you bought me, Brandy. Her name is Stella. Yeah, this is a beautiful gusset, you guys. It just fits so nicely. And then when I get up to that little area that was sewn to the top of the gusset, that's when I go back down to the normal seam allowance. There we go. That's true, they're pre-recorded. Okay, just going to trim this down a little bit. I'm using Anna's, it must be her Luxe vinyl, because it's got a nice little feel to it. And when I was doing the gusset on the exterior brandy, it's got just a tiniest bit of stretch to it. So doing the gusset is absolutely seamless. Literally. Now the other side. Oh, I better zip up my zipper so I make sure it's not all twisted. Okay, clip that seam first, that top seam. Clip that together, and clip the top. You can undo your zipper again if you want. And keep it inside the bag. You don't want to be sewing your zipper. Oh, I hope not. Brandy, that'd be awful. Whoops. I almost did a boo-boo there, but I caught it. It's such a slim How you doing, Delphina? Are you sewing with me? Delphina has this pattern too. Okay, snip, snip, snip. Perfect. Like a glove. Good. I like knowing people are sewing with me. That's awesome. You said you were stuck on this page, Delphina? I hope this is helping. Okay. Okay, you guys, we're almost there. Back to 4. Okay, now I'm going to move out, make my seam allowance a little bit bigger so that it fits nicely into my exterior. If you have any questions, Delphina, just let me know. You've already sewn the gusset? Oh, okay. Okay, good. If you have any questions, let me know. There we go. Hard part's over. Get that zipper out of your way, and then come back up to the original seam allowance. There we go. Trim that down. What's the weather like up where you are right now, Brandy? Okay, take the clip off your zipper pocket now. And what we want to do now, I believe, okay, is we want to tape. Yeah, we want to put double-sided tape along all our top edges here. And then we want to fold those down to meet up with that line that you previously drew. No. $27. Oh, Smoky, yes. I heard last night that they shut down the Coquihalla completely between Hope and Merritt because of the fire. It didn't seem like this year was as bad for fires as last year, but I could be wrong. Just tell me if I'm wrong. But it's always bad no matter If there's a fire, it's bad. Okay, so now I just want to take off the top of that double-sided tape and fold it down to that line I drew. And I'm going to clip it as well, just to make sure it stays put until I get my exterior folded down as well. Okay, I think Barb will be doing this bag as well. 93 in Texas, Dallas, Texas. Woo. I'm sure it's been hotter though, right? Okay. Down to the line. Okay. Yeah, Brandy's taking the summer off and I don't blame her. It's good to just take a breather sometimes. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same with the exterior. Oh, it's down here. Double-sided tape all the way around. Okay. Does anybody know how that fire is coming along? If they're getting it under control? Okay. All the tape is on. Now, remove it and fold it down to that line. Drop-in linings are so nice and quick once you get this part done. And this is normally where fortunate people like Barb, Brandy, and Lori, they get to use their cylinder arms to sew this in, sew the lining into this. I do not have one, so I will just be sewing it like this. Yeah. I still don't know what it is, Brandy. I don't. Somebody can explain it to me too. I don't know if it's got something to do with how much um, you comment. I have no idea. I think it might, but I'm not sure. Okay, here we go, guys. Now, I like my zipper pocket to be to the back, like this. And you're going to match up all your seams here. Wonder if I have too many clips. Oh, Calgary too. Awesome. Just awesome. I feel so bad for our firemen. You know, every summer, every single summer. So you're just basically taking some clips off and reclipping. If anything, you want to make sure that your lining is just a little bit below your exterior, because you don't want your lining peeking up over your exterior when after it's all done. You'd rather see the exterior than the lining popping up. You bet. Okay, hang on, guys. Might have to reclip here a little bit, because there's a bit of a not quite fitting the way I want it to. Might be a good idea to match up those centers. That's what I forgot to do, because they're folded over. There we go. Much better. Okay, and this. Like I said, I can give it just a little bit of a stretch, which is so nice. Okay, let me just double check over here, make sure my centers are matched. Yes, they are. Make sure that's below the exterior. There we go. Gusset is giving me grief over here, the top of it, a little bit. Okay. Oh, yes, thank you, Brandy. A thumbs up would be lovely. Subscribe, all that stuff. Okay. So now I'm going to sew those two together. And then I'm done, other than putting my strap on. Oh no, I want to start at the side. There we go. Up, 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 up. Sorry if you can't see, guys. Do a little top stitch. Unfortunately, I'm taking for granted that my bobbin side is going to look as good as my top. Yay! You guys, it's done. Oh, come on now. Oh, it's so cute. Yes, it is a bit slouchy because of the materials I used, but I love it. There's the inside. I put a little, where is it now? A little thanks I made it tag on my zipper. And there we go. Oh, for those who don't know me very well, blue is my favorite color. So this is perfect. Oh, I marked up my, should have kept the plastic on my turn lock. That's unfortunate, but. Oh, awesome, Delphina. I can't wait to see it. Yes, Tony, this floral is, I'm absolutely enamored with it. It is from My Fabric Dresser here in Canada. Take the plastic off of my name tag. There you go. So now, what I'm going to do is, now let me just see which way I want to do this. I think I want to do it this way. So you put it through this side. Make sure it's straight. Keep it straight on. Come up through the, you know, this thing that I can never think of because I'm on a live. And then pull it through. And then rivet to the other side, which I'll do off camera, but I will face the camera onto me so that you guys can see. I'll have to step back a little bit. There it is. Hold on, where are we? Where are we? There we are. Isn't that cute? I love it. It is a perfect little travel bag, you know. You've got all this space in here for credit cards and money, because there's a pocket back here. And then there's another 2 pockets here for your cell phone and whatever else. Another zipper pocket. And so there's room in here for your passport and all your travel documents, your boarding passes. And then some room inside as well, with a zipper pocket and a divided slip pocket. Isn't that cute? Linda, my goodness, you did an amazing job. Thank you so much for thinking of this pattern and allowing me to do a video on it. I feel very honored that you allowed me to do that. It's absolutely amazing, and I love it. And I love you guys for joining me. Thank you so, so much. I appreciate you. Delphina, if you have any questions, let me know. And anybody else too. I'm always here. And I am going to get off of here because Jeannie is going live in, trying to think of what time it is for her. She said 3:30 her time, so that would be 12:30 my time, which is Pacific, and Barb is Eastern. So that would be in an hour and like 18 minutes. She'll be on to do a wallet. So thank you everyone so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate this, that you're joining me and, you know, subscribing to my channel and giving me a thumbs up and all that stuff. So I appreciate you guys very, very much. Have an excellent weekend. And I'm hoping to get on here again. But again, I'm trying to make clothing for my my cruise as well. So we'll just see how much time I've got in between there. So have a great weekend, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Bye.